That there are 4 people who've been arrested already. This is a big crackdown coming early this morning because the Chief Minister last night itself had announced that there are multiple people who could be taken into custody because of this. We saw action against top police officers, including the Commissioner of Bengaluru, the Additional Commissioner, the Deputy Commissioner, the Assistant Commissioner, the Inspector. Now I'm told 1 person from the RCB management, 3 people from the DNA management have been picked up. This is a big news that's coming in early this morning. And as we continue to, of course, track this development, we should note that all of them will be questioned now about them putting out that social media post in particular about RCB social media handles calling for a victory parade without discussions with the police, without approvals and permissions from the police. So that's another big news that we can take. And more importantly, I'm trying to get information as to who these individuals are from DNA and RCB who've been taken into custody.
Right, this is breaking news coming in regard to 4 people who have been arrested, and Deepak, like you are mentioning, 3 from DNA and 1 from RCB. Let's also go across to Radhika. Radhika, arrests are being made. 3 from the event management company have been held, and 1 from the RCB team. If you have any details of the people who have been arrested, particularly from the RCB team.
That's right. That's the news broken by Deepak Bopanna. 4 people have been arrested in connection to the case. We believe that 3 are from DNA. DNA is, of course, the event management company, event organizers. So 3 people in connection to DNA have been arrested and 1 from RCB. Not entirely sure who those people are. Of course, we will await official confirmation from the police here. But what we can confirm to our viewers is that 4 people in connection to the event management company as well as RCB have been arrested. Remember, Karnataka Cricket Association has also been named in the FIR. So there is a possibility that somebody from Cricket Association may also be arrested. This is an assurance that was given by the Chief Minister yesterday. Yesterday, of course, multiple action had been taken in terms of the FIR as well as suspension of police officials, and at that time, post the cabinet meeting, the Chief Minister had assured that arrests will be made soon, and that is what we are saying. Of course, a crackdown on RCB, crackdown on event organizers by the state government. The big question, however, remains: why is nobody from the political leadership? Why were they not named in the FIR, and why no action against them? And why no arrest will take place since they've not been named in the FIR. But certainly this is state government versus RCB, state government versus the event organizers at this point. And 4 people at this point have been arrested. Who are those people? The names and designation is something we are awaiting. But 3 from DNA, which is the event management company, and 1 from RCB. Deepak is, of course, breaking all the information for us. In fact, he is also giving us names of all of these individuals as well. Let's go back to Deepak to get more information.
Right, Radhika, of course, this is what Siddaramaiah yesterday went on to say, that action will be taken against the Cricket Association of Karnataka. Also, action will be taken against the event management company and the team of RCB. And that is what really is playing out early this morning. We are seeing those arrests that have taken place. 4 in all, like you mentioned, 3 from the event management company, 1 from the Royal Challengers Bengaluru team. And also, this really comes at a time when the action that, the government has taken initially is against the police. And do remember, it's the police that has been flagging concerns, from the very onset. They said that not to have that victory parade. They're the ones who went on to say do not have the felicitation ceremony on the steps of the Vidhan Sauda. They went on to say they're not really prepared and they need more time, and which is why they went on to say that the event should really take place on Sunday instead of the very next day. So the police here has really been flagging concerns, but of course the government pushing the blame onto the police and taking action against the top officials when it comes to the police force in Karnataka, including the commissioner and the deputy commissioner there. We, of course, Radhika, many would argue that the police really did flag concerns, and now the action is being taken against the police. And, of course, the government is saying that one by one they will hold the people accountable. And they, of course, that inquiry has also, it has been announced by Siddaramaiah in this particular case. Radhika, get us up to speed on the health of those who have, who were taken to the hospital. Has everyone been discharged? And also in regard to the families, how are they reacting to the action that the government has taken?
Of course, families want action, not just against the organizers or against the RCB, but against state government officials, against the cops as well. We know for a fact that cops were not in great numbers. Their deployment was not as much. But as per the FIR, if we were to go back to the FIR very categorically mentions that the Karnataka police had suggested, had recommended the state government to not go with this particular event as it was being done in short notice. The FIR also talks about how RCB had done that unauthorized publicity of the event on social media. Just ahead of the event, they had given the publicity asking people to join in large numbers for the felicitation ceremony. This is what led to chaos. This is what led to a lot of people turning up, and there was no permission to put out that social media post. And cops are also going on to say that they were under pressure. Several within the Karnataka police, the sources within police saying, very categorically mentioning that they were under pressure to hold that event despite them recommending against it. But state government has gone ahead and taken action against several top cops. The top cop, the commissioner of police of Bengaluru has been suspended. So has the additional commissioner of police, DCP, as well as several other top officials in this particular region. They have been suspended. So at least about 6 top police officials have been suspended. Yes, there is a one-man commission that will look into the probe. There is a magisterial inquiry happening. But now, of course, the breaking story at this point is that at least four people have been arrested by the police. Nobody from the political leadership have been named in the FIR. In the FIR, it names RCB, it names Karnataka Cricket Association. The FIR names the event organizers, which is the DNA. 3 people from DNA have been arrested is what we are being told. This is what Deepak is breaking for us. And a 4th person who is connected to RCB. And now Deepak is, of course, breaking the information of the details and names of these individuals as well, which include Sunil Matthew, Vice President DNA, Nikhil, who is the RCB management, and Kiran from DNA. These are the people who have been arrested, is Radhika. What Deepak
Hold that thought,
is
Radhika.
breaking.
We have Deepak back with us. Deepak, get us details of the people against whom action has been taken.
Well, this is really big news coming this morning. As we speak right now, it's a major crackdown. The Commissioner of Bengaluru, Mr. Srimant Kumar, took charge last night after the announcement of suspension of police officers came in, including the former Commissioner, Mr. Dayanand. We had the additional Commissioner, Mr. Vikas. We had the DCP. All of them, of course, being sacked. Now, there are question marks that are going to be raised about why that was done in a hasty manner, whether the police were to blame because they had advised against having that event itself in the first place. Now, the government is going after the organizers for putting up posts, for not managing the event very well, not making arrangements. Right now, they're going after DNA. 3 people there, including the Vice President Sunil Matthew, I'm told, is being brought for questioning. And right now, based on the information that they get, they could, of course, take further legal action against them. Apart from that, Nikhil as well, from the management of the RCB, he was part of the entire felicitation panel from the RCB. He was in fact with the players throughout at Ahmedabad, even in Bengaluru, even at Vidhan Sauda, at Chinnaswamy too. He too has been brought in now. He was on his way to the airport when he was picked up, is what I'm right now picking up. So totally about 4 people. Another 2 people they're also questioning, but as of now not revealing who they are. It depends on their role and involvement, and then officially the police could show them as arrested as well. They're also going after members of the KSEA. I'm told that the secretary of the KSEA, Mr. Shankar, they had visited his residence. They have not found him as of now. They are on the lookout for even Mr. Jairam from the KSEA. So yesterday the Chief Minister had said people from the KSEA, DNA and RCB management, they will all be arrested, and we are seeing very swift action. Now, yes, this is in fact the need of the hour, action to be initiated, those responsible to be brought to book, because 11 lives that have been lost, you just cannot get away with that sort of an incident without heads rolling, and heads are beginning to roll right now. Hopefully the right ones roll, and not the anybody who are going to be made scapegoats just for the government to have a face saver of sorts. So